Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to get into a topic that's becoming more and more common, which is Fortnite exclusivity and kind of how it's dying. Fortnite's been bringing back a lot of the OGs, from Renegade Raider to Aerial Assault Trooper and the whole seasonal shop to Gold Trooper and Skull Trooper a while ago, and even Paradigm and some old icons. I wanted to get into kind of what it seems like they're doing and some more examples of what's going to be happening in the future with exclusives. First of all, there's a new collab coming out, which is Fortnite SanDisk. It's going to be Peely themed USB drives and Peely themed solid state drives for storage. But the items they're using for the in-game rewards for those are kind of absurd. It's going to be a fan wrap, which is an item shop wrap that hasn't been out in 400 days. And it's going to be a pickaxe from a samurai set in the item shop, which has been back like 150 days ago. Kind of absurd that they're starting to just reuse item shops skins and items for those collabs. They're just using codes for those instead of bringing back new exclusives. We also have things like the It's Complicated code from the earbuds, or the Peely, or the parry axe from the controller, and then the Stormfist from the controller, and Glyphic from the headset. They're just using things that have already been in the item shop, and then they're trying to make them kind of exclusive, but they've already been out, so it doesn't really make sense. They're just recycling old items into codes when they could have created new items for these IRL items. It seems like they're also just not wanting to bring out new exclusives. In the past 2 to 3 years, we've pretty much had nothing. We just recently got Cobalt Snowfoot a few months ago, but it's pretty much the only thing. There was also Andromeda, which some people consider that exclusive, some people don't. I don't really think it is. There was a lot of lack of information on the set, and we didn't really hear anything besides a tweet really from Samsung. And it led to a lot of people missing out on the skin. Like, if you look at it, there's very little people that got it in comparison to some of the other ones that came out, like Iconic. Because they just didn't promote it, they didn't showcase it, they didn't really say anything about it. And what they could have done is they could have done a promotion with Samsung on the new S24 series phones, but they just decided to give it to people who logged on a phone and just not let anyone know about it. Seems kind of absurd to me. Another thing with Samsung is the Galaxy promotion was actually updated, and it was found that its effective date is set to August 23rd, 2025, which could mean nothing. I want to say that right here, right now. I'll put a tweet up on the screen of this code from Adamo, but I don't think we'll actually see anything out of this, but I still wanted to showcase it. We could see Galaxy come back, but probably not. There's also a tweet that I'm going to put on screen here, which is from Samsung, which Samsung UK tweeted that they want Galaxy basically to come back. Which, once again, I don't know who's stopping them. It could be Epic Games that's deciding not to bring it back, or it could be Samsung. Maybe Fortnite just doesn't want to deal with the backlash of it happening. They could make an exclusive style for it, like they're doing with Renegade Raider and all the other ones, but they just, I guess, don't want to. Doesn't really make sense. Another reason why it seems like they're not wanting to do exclusives and stuff like that is to discourage account selling and try to include new players. And they don't want people to be overcharged for codes. Like, for instance, Wildcat's like $700, $800 now, when the Switch was $300 with the code. So they also could be trying to bring back more things like OG icons, Renegade Raider, and all of them. Try to make some money back, because they did lose over $200 million to an FTC lawsuit, and they could be trying to recoup some extra money for this quarter, which could be another reason. They will be adding exclusive styles to Renegade and Aerial Assault Trooper, if you didn't know already, and Paradigm also got one. So it seems like they're not trying to fully get rid of exclusiveness, but they're trying to bring back old things and make money off of them. But they're trying to lower also the exclusiveness of it in a way. With battle passes, season 2 through season 4 of chapter 1 stated nothing about them being able to not come back. But season 5 onward until the past 2 seasons, it basically stated that it's exclusive to that season and can't come back. So I don't think we'll ever see season 5 through, I think, chapter 5, season 4 ever come back. But the last 2 seasons, the TOS was updated that says that any battle pass items can come back at any time. And it was the same thing with the crew. The crew got updated as well, which I'm not sure if the crew fully showed that it was only exclusive to that. Some of the promotions did seem to suggest that. But we might see battle passes come back in the future. Like, obviously the ones right now we may see come back in the item shop. Maybe they'll do a pass, who knows. But I think that most of the older ones we're just never going to see again. It's going to stay exclusive to what it is. But What else are we really supposed to do about that? I mean, Epic's just not gonna violate their own TOS. But I kind of wanted to get into why they're just not really caring about exclusiveness anymore. But like I said, besides Cobalt, Snowfoot, Andromeda, we haven't gotten any exclusives at all in the past 2 or 3 years, really. We could see a new Xbox exclusive hopefully soon, since they did a PlayStation one. Maybe Xbox will want to do a collab. Or with the new 5000 series graphics cards coming out from NVIDIA, maybe we'll see a new NVIDIA collab. I don't see anything with Intel ever coming again, just because the Surfstrider wasn't really a big hit, and it seems like nobody really cared about it. There is the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out, I think this year, which we could see a collab with that, because it seems like Nintendo is really up for doing collabs when it comes to new items that they bring to, well, new items that they bring kind of to the market. So we could see another collab if they want to promote it more. But besides that, I really just don't see anything happening when it comes to that. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about, just how exclusiveness is dying and how Epic just seems to not really care about it. I appreciate y'all listening, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day.